What's happening, friends? Welcome to the new challenge mode in Destiny's King's Fall raid. Now, to take part in this challenge, all you have to do is simply start the raid, whether it's normal or hard mode. Of course, the hard raid will grant you better loot, and this week's challenge is on the Warpriest. Very simply, when you get to the Warpriest, make sure that no player in your team gets Brand of the Initiate, that red bubble that you receive for being the last player to step on a plate during the glyph sequence, more than one time per player. In other words, if you're the player that steps on the plate last during the glyph sequence to get Brand of the Initiate, just make sure that for the rest of the boss fight, you are not the same player to get the bubble again. If you beat the challenge correctly, then you'll earn yourself some pretty sweet new loot. The guaranteed drops consist of a calcified fragment, an exclusive new emblem, and a light level 320 artifact for your class if you're beating this on hard mode. In terms of the RNG-based drops, in every run that I did of today's refresh, at least one player in my fire team received a 320 weapon of some sort. Of course, this is still very subjective and there's no actual proof that completing the challenge directly affects the RNG rolls or the drops you're going to receive. But simply put, it is very badass that you at least get to receive a 320 artifact as a guaranteed drop. Now, after playing through this challenge on all three of my characters at this refresh, I think it's a step in the right direction for the end game. I think Bungie's doing some good work here in trying to add something new and really helping the raid stay fresh and relevant. Now, with the Warpriest challenge, it was a little bit of a letdown. I think it was a bit lackluster, and part of it was because the challenge itself was already something that in my fire team we were doing anyways every week. Personally, I was expecting something a bit harder in nature. Not just some simple modifications to the strategy or even just some extra modifier like an elemental burn, but something completely game-changing. Like, for example, tweaking the AI of the Warpriest itself to where the Warpriest could maybe teleport to different platforms. So in a nutshell, what I'm saying here is that the challenge idea is a decent idea, but the way it was implemented this week, I think it could have been a lot better and a lot more of a challenge. Hopefully, Bungie pays attention on the forums and on the Destiny subreddit to the feedback from the community and our overall critiques of this new system. If you enjoyed the video here, then you know what to do. Hit that like button down below, and thank you all for hanging out and stopping by today. I'll see you next time.